Hey, what's up, social media family? Got a very powerful and unique prophetic word that I want to share with you. I got this prophetic word during, excuse me, corporate prayer recently. Voice still been struggling a little bit. Some people told me I should take voice rest, but I ain't doing it. I got too many videos and preaching engagements to get to. So I was in corporate prayer and I got this prophetic word. I heard the word settlement. Okay, I kept walking around praying. As I was praying into it, I heard the Lord say, settler. I said, okay. Didn't think about it, just prayed into it. Then I heard the word settle. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be a really good word. As I prayed into it, I kind of had like a vision of frontier days settlers, people who went in somewhere and settled. Now, someone who was traveling looking for the right piece of land, and then when they found it, they stopped, okay? And I thought, hey, this is going to be a really good word. But it wasn't a good word, okay? The Lord spoke to me and said, when a settler settles, they stop and they don't go any further, okay? I'm going to read you what some of these words mean. The word settlement means an official agreement intended to resolve a dispute or conflict. Remember that settlement means that. So the Lord was showing me that people have been moving forward and they have stopped prematurely without the authority of God in their life. They feel stuck. Too many people have settled, settlers have settled, and then they made a contract, mental contract with themselves. Some may even say the enemy, but they've stopped. They stopped moving forward. Okay? Another thing, the word don't settle literally means to not choose the opposite of what you want, or not to live the life that doesn't live up to your potential. Not to live the life that would measure up to your potential. So, with this word, I want to ask you, how many of you this word resonates, that you've started settling? Your walk with God's not growing. Your marriage is stagnant. Your business, it's not moving forward. Your ministries is just not what you thought it could be or where it should be. There's a lot of things. My encouragement to you on these words would be Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans that are good and not for evil, to give you a future and to give you a hope. Have you stopped moving forward? The word settlement, an official agreement. Okay? It says to resolve a dispute or conflict. Are you having a conflict inside of you? Should I move forward? Should I not? Should I take that big chance? Should I not? Should I step into that opportunity or should I not? That's where a lot of people get to. They just, they stop. They plateau. I got a lot of friends who they've done that. They've quit moving forward. They've settled. They've given up. Okay? And then they're frustrated because they're not seeing the benefits and the favor and the blessing of God. And I tell them, I'm like, as you were moving with God, you were constantly moving into the favor and the blessing of God. But when you quit moving in with God, why did you think the benefits and everything would just keep being poured out upon you? It makes no sense. None whatsoever. So too many people have made a settlement to settle and build your life right where you're at and stop moving forward. The Holy Spirit is a moving forward, advancing spirit. If you stopped, don't expect things to get better. You know, a lot of times when you're working for somebody, if you don't continually learn a new trade, you don't stay current on, especially if you're in technology, what's going on, you will actually be irrelevant one day. You will be overlooked for promotions. They will hire people better than you, and you won't understand because you settled. James 1:22. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trials. When he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life which God has promised to those who love him. If you remain steadfast and you keep moving forward in everything God has called you to move forward in, you're going to be okay. But don't settle. Don't settle. I see people all the time. You know, when God brought the children of Israel out of bondage and 40 years in the desert, when they got ready to go over into the promised land of Canaan, to go through the Jordan, a few of the tribes were like, hey, you know what? That's a great land over there. But this is a good land. I'm going to settle for the good and not the God. I want the good and not the God. And they settled. They settled in a good land. It was a good land. But it wasn't the God land. It wasn't the great land. Don't fall short of everything God has for you. Continue to move forward. Continue to do what God has called you to. This is a powerful word. My wife and I have our mentoring program, and I love it so much because we help people not to settle. Don't settle in this season, okay? Love you guys. If anybody wants prayer, you can go to the website, jojodawson.net. Send me a prayer request. Love to pray for you, okay? And I just want to always say thank you to all of our financial partners. We couldn't do what we do without you. And we are expanding Joe Dawson Ministries, hiring new people, buying new equipment, doing more things. And so just want to thank all of you, okay? Love y'all. Have a blessed day.